What's up? I wonder what's coming up next. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Awesome guy. And the morning show starting Rebel Wilson. There we go. And extremely early with Edward Scott. And it's all still to come on Nick at Night. Peace.
From the glorious YouTube Dog Show. Not to be confused with some of the dog shows that make the anime shows late. That doesn't make any sense at all, does it? No matter. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a man who, let's be honest, is doing this program all about anime because someone requested him to do so. Well, that's the best way to get everybody involved. Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller. What's up, grasshoppers? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Allen. Yes, thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man, we are wrapping up another fine week, huh? Yes, indeed. Who requested the topic for tonight's program anyway? Good question. I'm going to get to that. All right? You know, a while ago, Rocky Bro 10 suggested that we talk about anime. That you and I should talk about anime on this program. Now, as you know, my little brother Adam watches anime more often than I do. All right, but I've seen anime from time to time. Such as Sailor Moon, of course, Dragon Ball Z. And fairly recently, because he just showed it to me, Urusei Yatsura. Yes, that's right. And so in honor of Rocky Ball 10, and because he and I just became friends again after that huge debacle behind the scenes last year, tonight we're going to talk about anime. All right, and we're going to get into that in just a moment from now. First, I want to tell you that the theme song is composed by Dominic Mattis Piano, and the Shoutout Spotlight winners are the Color Bee Crew and the Camera Lady, and Eva 2004, and Mao Chakra and Blingy, who have done great things for this program, and they have also done live streams, voiceover work, comedy plays, songs, all kinds of good stuff. All right? So, here we go. Yeah, where were yes. What's up? Here we go. What's up? What's up with anime? Japanese animation aimed at adults and kids. Wait, why can people only see it at 2 a.m. on Adult Swim through Toonami every Saturday night or Sunday morning, whatever? Oh, never mind. Now, some of the darkest anime shows, listen to this, are Hellsing Ultimate, Erased, and Monster. Take that, Halloween! I wonder what kind of an anime show would involve a talking printer and a man-eating... How about a man-eating lawnmower? Yes, that's it! Yes! Make an anime show about that. Uh-oh. A recent article states that anime hasn't been the same since... A recent article states that anime has been the same since the streaming world took over. There you go. But wait a minute, that's not bad, because let's think about it. Anime shows like Urusei Yatsura and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure have been made a lot sooner. Oh, no, wait a minute. Animation takes a long time. About 8 to 10 months. So imagine how long it takes for an anime show to be made. And, just before, I think it was yesterday or the day before, wherever, And Rocky Road 10 actually showed me some more anime related videos, about the anime shows, such as Komi, Omo-chan. Wait a minute. Is that the right name, title of the show? We'll get to that soon. And Don't Toy With Me, Nagato. Which makes you wonder, what does the best anime show need? Now, what does it need in order to be successful? Well, this is kind of hard for me to explain, so let's go over to Adam's dojo and see what he has to say. Pay attention.
Brother, it's stupid. Because let me tell you something about anime, alright? You either got Attack on Titan, where there's a big ass boy going, rah! Or you got the simpler things. We got college boy Jeff getting isekai, aka getting thrown from Earth, our world, to some other fantasy world doing some random stuff. And then we have the shonen. You know what that is. That's the Naruto! Sasuke! You know that. And then there's something else. Them slice of life and anime. Those, low-key, go crazy. But what's the top three? The top three! I forgot. That's Naruto. Oh God. That's Bleach. And that's One Piece. They all came out around the same time on Shonen Jump, and they were going crazy. I'm not sure when. I think it was like back in the 90s, 2000s. I don't know, but I'm just telling y'all this. And now before I go, let me tell you one more thing about anime. Don't watch JoJo, alright? They kill dogs, okay? If you ever see a dog in the anime, it will die, okay? No!
Wow. That was very interesting. Humorous and educational. Take that, PBS. Okay. MP, let's do the top 8 list and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go. Top 8 list. Here we go. All right, boss. Thank you very, very, very much. Tonight's category, top 8 words used to describe anime shows. Number 8, clever. Number 7, cool. Number 6, funny. Number 5, witty. Number 4, adventurous. Number 3, important. Number 2, awesome. And number 1, heroic. Wait a minute. Where are the jokes? Where are the laughs? This is just, descriptive words or adjectives. This is not even funny. Oh, MP. Sometimes we have to explain to him that sometimes the show is more random than humorous or whatever. Well, you know how we do it around here. The hashtags need to be spread. Hashtag Ellie Muller for late night, hashtag Weeknight update, hashtag spread love around, hashtag Ellie Muller for adult swim. One of those hashtags, or all of those hashtags need to trend on social media. If you like this thing, subscribe, ring the bell, share, we can chat in the comment section down below. Edward Scott is going to be out there in a matter of moments. Also, a classic encore presentation of the World Around Us. A moment for everyone, and your talking time, plus the experience with the count of the week and blah, blah, blah. You're watching Weeknight Update. Don't spin away. This is too much fun. Now here it is, your final act.
Disney pranks with friends.
What are you doing?
Sky's falling!
I got a dope blanket now.
What is the perfect combination for a TV land sensation? You and it get nice naturally.
That's right.
Hey, Empire Carpets, right? On the TV. I thought I recognized you. You know, we've been thinking about carpeting. Can you guys really deliver in 3 or 4 days?
We sure can. Just tell us where.
3 or 4 days?
That's all it takes for Empire.
With polyfoam padding, installation, and all?
Listen, if we couldn't do it, we sure wouldn't want to talk about it so much.
Is it really good stuff, that Empire?
That I can promise you. Well, it's all the top brand names, you know. As a matter of fact, I've got Empire in my own home.
Can anybody get credit?
Well, almost anybody, Charlie. And you don't have to make an installment payment for 60 days.
Yeah. Say, my wife sure would love to have one of those Bissell rug shampoos.
Did you know you can't buy those things in the store? The only way you can get a shampoo is to buy 2 rooms of carpeting from Empire. And then it's free.
Well, you know, for 2 cents, I'd call Empire.
Tell you what, here's 20 cents right here. Why don't you call him?
588-2300?
That's the number.
Hey, what about your bill here? He'll take care of it. 588-2300 Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Hey, boss, how you feeling? I'm doing all right. How about yourself? I'm doing great. I got a question for you. Go ahead. Will the World Around Us be back into production with new episodes soon? I'm sure that the World Around Us will be in production with new episodes soon. I'm sure of that. When? Like I said, soon. All right? As soon as I know, you'll know and everybody else will know, okay? Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. You know, in the meantime, while we are waiting for the camera lady and the coloring crew to get new ideas for the World Around Us, you know what, we have to continue to showcase, you know, encore presentations of the World Around Us. How many of you can remember this performance?
It is time for another exciting episode of the World of Randomness. Join the circus like you wanted to when you were a kid. Climb aboard before it moves on and you'll thank your lucky stars you did. Go to bed in Minneapolis, wake up in PA. Pack your roll, your brush and your comb again, ready to roam again, ready to stray. Bless your soul, you'll never go home again. From the day you joined the circus, I joined the circus like we wanted to. When we were just kids, climbed aboard before it moved on, and you bet your life we glad we did. Went to bed in Minneapolis, woke up in PA. Pack our wool, our brush, and our combs again, ready to roam again, show us the way. Bless our souls, we'll never go home again. From the day we joined the circus, like we wanted to, like we always wanted to run away. Yeah. And that has been another exciting episode of the World of Randomness. And the World of Randomness has been sponsored by Casting Shoes in association with Nick at Night. And remember, when your late night TV breaks, they'll fix it for you.
Okay, that was incredible. And I'll tell you something. You know what? There's nothing more entertaining than a trip to the circus. And I'll tell you something. We're still finding out. We're still making sure that we have the correct comment of the week. All right, you'll see that during the experiments. First, a moment for everyone. All right. A moment for everyone. I've been getting so many, not so many, calls or things like that, but, so many thoughts have entered my mind, about anime. Those thoughts are pretty much all one and the same. Why are anime shows so popular? Well, let's see. Could be the writing, could be the suspense, could be the entertainment value, or it could just be all the above and then some. Nobody really knows for sure. It varies from person to person. But one thing's for sure is that, like anime, whether you like anime or not, you better get used to anime because anime will always be here with us for a long, long time. And, excuse me, do you know another thing about anime is? It reminds us all that it's time for a little talking time. Yes, there you go.
Do you know what time it is? That's right, it's talkie time, where Ellie talks about something. So, let's talk about it!
Alright, now, some anime programs are more intense than others. Alright? And, you know what? Sometimes, when you least expect it to, you'll always have that one anime show that will scare you, all right? For example, Hellsing Ultimate. It's an anime about vampires, and it has a lot of bloody and dark scenes. Very violent. I mean, jeez Louise, watch out. Woo! Erased is another one. And it all goes back to one theme that was probably taken from Back to the Future. That's right, time traveling. And it's all about Satoru, an inspiring manga artist who tries to use his time travel ability to travel back in time and try to stop a terrible tragedy. Such as what happened behind the scenes of this program, last year, and things like that. however, as he gets closer to solving the mystery of her friend's disappearance, no, of his friend's disappearance, not hers, but his friend's disappearance, he unintentionally uncovers a dark and disturbing secret. Very interesting. There was also Made in Abyss, of course, Psychopath, Tokyo Ghoul, Monster, and Berserk. And and all those anime series have a lot to do with bloody situations. Which, you're going to have to watch them for yourselves, with caution, okay? Because, way too scary. Way too scary. In fact, way too scary for this program. Now, anime, according to this article, has been getting a lot of attention lately. Because of the streaming service. Though some people say that the anime has gotten worse in recent years, because now anime is more accessible. But here's the thing, all right? Now, because of the streaming services, you don't have to wait a long time for the anime series, to be shown here in the States or elsewhere in the world after it had originally aired in Japan. Let's think about it this way, all right? Dragon Ball Z, began in Japan in 1989, but did not get its main U.S. television dub until 1994, many years later. Same thing for Sailor Moon. Began in Japan in 1992, didn't hit America until 1995. And it goes on and on and on. But now, you don't even need to do that. Now you don't even. Now you don't even have to wait too long. All right, because now, thanks to social media and thanks to the streaming services, you can easily get the U.S. television dubs, almost instantly. And wouldn't that be fairly interesting? Of course, here's the situation, all right? In the past, anime dubs were tested via small-scale video releases, through mail order. Remember when Netflix used to be a mail ordering thing instead of a streaming service? A streaming platform? Yeah, it was like that, If a show did well, the company would localize more and more tapes, and the tapes would get a wider release. Otherwise, the show would be canceled and the dub would fall out of print. So it's very intense. And plus, the streaming services, will make things a lot cheaper. Which is bad for the people behind the scenes, but good for the consumers, aka people like us. All right? Man, that was intense. That was insane. I hope that you all have learned something about anime. All right? Because I'll tell you something. I feel like I have learned more about anime right now, through this program than I have, before. So thank you so much for bearing with me I know that I've made a couple of mistakes. Some of them you probably didn't notice because, I had to edit the program and things like that. Just as I have edited every episode of Weeknight Update, as of recently. But he huddled through, and we made it to the end of another week. The ending experiments with the comment of the week and the random circle with Knuckles and Silver will be coming your way right away. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on Monday. That's the news. I'm out. Farewell, bye, farewell. Folks, it's time for another round of the ending experiments. This could be entertaining, so buckle up. And now, backed by popular demand, the random circle with Knuckles and Silver.
Well, it's 3 in the morning once again, and all the TV networks gave up a long time ago. So, it's time for the random circle with Knuckles and Silver.
Why are we on at 3 in the morning at Nick at Night?
It's exactly what Nick at Night needs on its lineup right now.
Wow, that's very late. Actually, it's very early too.
This is what happens when you get advice on how to get over your ex from two hedgehogs who are still madly in love.
Didn't they appear over here a few times?
You're correct, Red Shoes. You're correct, Red Shoes.
Oh, right, I forgot. Wait, do you think that Susan Kane would watch this?
You're right about that Susan Kane character. Nobody wants to be near her.
Yeah, especially considering the fact she hates Mr. Muller right now. She did love him for a couple of months, and then things went downhill from there.
Yeah, we have gone far enough with this whole issue.
We might as well. Hopefully Mr. Muller will have a new lover soon.
Yeah, but we gotta help Mr. Mueller find a new lover too.
This has been another episode of The Random Circle with Knuckles and Silver. As usual, this has been a production of Catching Shoes in association with Nick at Night. When the TV breaks, we fix it.
Good morning. I wonder what's coming up next. It's our last show of the night. Comment of the week with Ellie Muller. And then we'll switch over to Nicktoons to watch SpongeBob SquarePants and The Loud House. That's all still to come on Nick at Night. From the Eric Beyond. Have a good morning. Bye.
Alright, folks, buckle up. It's time once again for us to find this week's comment of the week. Actually, it's time to reveal this week's comment of the week. That's right. Get ready. It's going to be extraordinary. Okay, folks. As I said, earlier this past week, in regards to anime, which everybody knows about by now, Japanese animation geared towards adults and children. The question for the comment of the week was very simple. What are the anime shows and or movies that you love the most and why? Now, I have received only a few responses on the community tab. By the way, in order for you to be considered, you have to respond to the questions on my community tab. That's how everything works. Alright? But anyway, I got a few responses here. Alright, Jazz Ratchet and Clank said that he has a lot of favorites, but the most notable one for him were Dragon Ball and Pokemon. Excellent choices. There's also one by Muller, a new one, who says that he loves Cowboy Bebop. Because he says that the music is phenomenal, and he also loves how the characters and the settings are handled. He also loves Akira, because the world and the atmosphere represented happen to be dense, and that's combined with the tone that makes it, it makes it easy for a very heavy watch, according to Muller, of course. And of course he also loves the music. But the comment of the week winner goes to Rocky Road 10, who says that he loves Urusei Yasua. Because he loves the charming art style and the idea of a rom-com anime. And he and I, reminisced about, Dragon Ball and the quotes and the conversations that took place, within the Dragon Ball Z community. And we also talked about Sonic X, which is a new show, made by the people of Japan. he asked if that was considered an anime, and if it's made in Japan, then technically it does. And Sega is sort of Japanese, so sure. So there you go. Count of the week. Okay, folks, listen up, all right? I got some breaking news in terms of the rankings, all right? Breaking news, all right? Now, as you can see, Rocky Ball Tennis is still in the lead. Jazz Ratchet & Clank is still in second place. E-Boy Emperor 2004 is in third. William B. is in fourth. And actually, Net 509 was going to be stuck in fifth place, but because of Murr's instant, entrance into the whole thing, Murr's in fifth place. Net 509 is in sixth place, and the rest from there. So, there you go. Those are the rankings for Grasshopper of the Year. And remember, Grasshopper of the Year, at the end of this year, will be acknowledged by the Color Bee Crew and the Camera Lady at the beginning of 2024 during the World of Randomness, and that person will receive the biggest honor ever. That's right, that person will be involved in the Color Bee Crew's channel. On the Color Bee Crew's channel. That person will be on the Color Bee Crew's channel. That's right. So be on the lookout for that. And so, there you have it. So, there you have it. We have found this week's comment of the week. Man, it's going to be tough finding the winner. Actually, come think of it, it won't be that hard finding the winner for Grasshopper of the Year. It won't be hard, finding Grasshopper of the Year. I mean, the Grasshopper of the Year. Excuse me. Oh boy, I'm losing it. Tune in next week and see how crazy everything will be, alright? You know what, folks? This whole anime discussion has made me realize something. Alright? It really has made me realize something. It made me realize that, anime is not just for one specific audience. Anime can entertain everyone. Of course, it can also shock a lot of people. That explains, Adam's little rant or rave about anime earlier. So, what did we learn about anime? Well, I think one of the most important things that we've learned about anime is, despite the obvious, which is, of course, anime is, Japanese animation geared towards adults and children, is the fact that sometimes anime can surprise you, shock you, entertain you, wow you, and make you think all at the same time. Well, kind of like this show. Actually, this show is a little crazier than anime. I don't know. Just thank you so much for watching. But before we go, here it is, your musical performance time. Folks, it's time for another musical performance. How many of you can remember this song? Well, actually, it's an original composition. Let's listen to it together, huh? The name of the original composition that you just heard was something I like to call A Broken Heart. That's right. A Broken Heart. That's the name of the composition. Thank you so much for paying attention to it. Enjoy your weekend.
The girls want it.